Hello everybody, welcome to the Lotus Fire Showroom. My name is Pyrus Manaburst, and we're live today with the new year! First stream of the year. It's 2023, and you know what that means. We're playing Breath of Fire, apparently. I don't know. Twitter voted. Twitter won. We're playing. We had all of 3 votes. 2 of them said stream. 1 of them said go play God of War Ragnarok. Sorry, we're playing God of War, I guess. Wait, this is not God of War. I lied. I'm sorry. We're playing Breath of Fire. We are having consistent issues with our computer, so if the processor starts crapping itself, just stick around for 15 minutes. I'm talking to nobody right now, so we'll wait until there's more people to talk about that. But it's been put out there. If the stream starts lagging out, stick around. I'm just gonna reboot my computer. She usually fixes it. If it starts not fixing it, then we're gonna stop streaming for like a week or a couple months. Depends on how many time it takes to fix the software issue on the dang computer when they send it to the place. Okay, now we gotta go find the pottery. Oh, yes, we have to go to the no wait, we already went to the Inbu. Methinks, but I don't want to give them mutate. You know what? I am gonna give them mutate because it's kind of stinky. Yep. We're gonna do this playthrough with 1 less dragon gem because the dragon gem I currently have is kind of useless. Chiqua. Why is it so dark? Is it me or does the game just feel randomly darker than it usually did? Did I change the settings somehow? I feel like I didn't, but no, that's not it. Brightness is not an option on this game. What is happening? Do the sussy baka over here. Yes, please take my dragon gem. Story of treasure in ruins were true. I've never seen treasure like this before. Please, you give this item to me? Okie dokie. Then I tell you how to get to capital. Epic. To south of this village is long river. I make river to move items to capital. You follow river south, you get to capital. Cool. So cool. Do I need a boat? Or why did I need to... Why do I need to ask some random dude that will scam me out of an answer how to get south when I could have asked literally anybody in this town and they would have been like, yeah man, just go south, follow the river. You'd think that's like something you'd know. Use Cray to move the boxes floating in the river. Use them to make a path across the river. The water level can be altered using the valves on the locks. Do you want to read? No? I don't see Cray anywhere. I guess that means we need to have Cray in our travel party. Travel party. So I need to like push boxes in. Why is the music so eerie? Well, except we're in a different location. It's just the game looks randomly dim. Maybe my PlayStation's mad at me. Maybe the settings on the TV got changed. Cray, move the box! Oh my god, Cray. Aren't you moving the box, Cray? Jeez, Cray. I wonder if I'm getting off from the game. Yeah, okay, we're good. Woo! We're fighting bolts instead of nuts. So exciting! Parry. Knockout? Oh no. Okay, that's a no for me. There's no way Ryu is gonna hit any of these guys. Yeah. These are dudes that you have to fight with magic, if I recall correctly, so we're gonna have to use magic. On the off chance Ryu can hit somebody, we're gonna keep attacking, but all signs point to no. Huh. It's wind. It would get bonuses from ice. Keep shooting. Okay, Ryu hit somebody. Exciting. Very exciting. Very good. You won a great victory, so Ursula just hecked off. Okay, Cray, level up. Nice. Very cool. He learned an ability. Am I gonna use it? Probably not. Don't know what it was. Nothing is happening. Oh, maybe if you... okay, I understand. I understand the puzzles now. It all makes much more sense now that I view it this way. So they need to be in the water to be moved. Oh, that was just a okay. I'm not sure where we are anymore. That's the... that's not the exit. Generator! We fought these guys before. Okay. Get him, Ryu. Nice. Good. Lightning! Oh. I'll give them props for not choosing to call it chain lightning. Why would Urshan do anything else? Good job, Urshan. Still rolling in that go Zenny do. Zenny do. Do. Hey buddy. I'll give some bit of healing. Good job. Okay, I'm guessing we can't push those boxes, to my absolute dismay. Go up here. Is this where I came from? Oh, okay. You just kind of took the long way. I get it. So that would have moved the box to... Where would it have moved the box to? To nowhere? I'm not quite sure I understand what I did with that box. I just pushed it down the river, nothing happened. Pretty cool. Okay. Yeah, we're good with these guys. Ryu can just won. Urshan, I'm begging you, what are you doing? Now that you know there's a god inside you, you're just gonna yawn. What is this, some Atreus garbage? A crit wouldn't hurt, you know. They cast lightning and stuff. If you guys could kill it in one round, that'd be cool. I mean, I know I don't want to use my MP for it, but... I feel like lightning hurts Ryu a lot. And... I feel like slightly disappointed that he missed, but also not, so... You don't really need to cast more than that, huh? Okay, Cray. Send us this way. Then you sent the box... further down the shore. Oh, is that somewhere I can walk? No. Further down the shore? Okay. Oh, I guess... Is it supposed to mean we're supposed to go to the next area? Maybe the box moved there? It's a possibility. It's a big possibility. Yes. Yes. Hey, wait. Why are you going first? I guess I'm standing on boxes with Ryu. Pew! They are very squishy. I was gonna say skinny, I don't think that's accurate. Oh, nice. Okay, good. I guess we're just gonna go move this way. That's not the exit. Okay, what's this? Possibly what I'm supposed to do, but... Ooh, hello. Yeah, definitely what I gotta do. Why are you going? Dirty filter. Cool? So cool, dude. So if we... Water. That should raise the water level. No, it did nothing to the water level. How interesting. I feel like... Oh, hello? Hey there, strangers. I'm waiting for some goods to take to the Empire to get here. I could use someone to talk to. What do you want to talk about? Dragons. Dragons. I've never seen one, actually. Have you seen one? Yeah. Really? So tell me, what do you like? What do you think dragons look like? They all look different. All look different, huh? Like what? Insects and fish fits. Insects and fish, huh? Guess you wouldn't notice them if they look like that. I mean, we eat fish and step on bugs all the time, right? Can we say there's one here? Trying to fool around with me? Stop wasting my time with your silly talk. Okay, so he doesn't love you. Okay. Well, to tell the truth, I've never really gotten really far. I guess you could say I'm kind of a homebody. Where are you from? Yesterday? Wow, you're pretty far from home then, aren't you? Bet you've seen a lot of things then. We've met dragons. Really? So tell me, what do you think dragons look like? They look like humans. You try to... Okay, so he doesn't like certain... The water does change. Oh, no. By draining it, we make it so that there can't be more water. No bueno. That's gonna be a cyclone cast. I don't feel like getting hit with an unnecessary lightning spell. If I'm also gonna get hit with like a physical attack that hurts a ridiculously. Oh! Oh no. Oh, that's big news. Cool. They absorb wind. How exciting. 74 damage is even stronger. Noted. I guess give me some big XP then. Get him, Ryu. Even stronger. Thanks for the XP, I guess. Gets Remedy? Okay, so Sias is learning all the healing spells that Nina has later. Which is to be expected, to be honest. But oh, I think I get it. So, like... Do I want to push that way? I don't think I do. Nowhere else to push it, and it's not very useful where it is now. I can only push it back and forth, though. Unless we lower the water some, and then... Okay, well, let's see what else we can do. I can hop across here. Oop. I can also empty out the water completely. Possibly? Yeah, that's a machine right there, isn't it? Won't move. It looks like it's broken. Ah, how exciting. So that is not where I want to be doing that. Okay. The joy of every game with random encounters. So now we know generators don't take kindly to being hit with wind. Or they do take kindly to being hit with wind. It's fine, I guess. Yeah. Ah, joyful. One could hope. I think I'm gonna want to cast a Vitalize spell. Get a free heal spell. We'll cast it on you. Why do you have so much MP? Could do better. Urshan is ridiculous. Like, now you get the free. How much is got? 10 of it is that? Okay, yeah, we're gonna cast Rejuvenate. What are you? Assuming Ryu actually gets the hit. Lol. Nina said no, I'm not gonna sleep. butt, boy. Okay. Heal on Nina. Nina attack. Ursula attack. Hey, he goes faster than the bolt. Still. This is fine. Keep spamming attack, I guess. We're just gonna charge at him. One day we're gonna hit him, maybe, possibly, hopefully. Thank God. Oh my gosh. We got to heal for free. So, it's not a huge waste. Okay. Yeah. I think that means that I have to go over here. Yeah. We have to drain it completely for that? Gotcha. What the heck? Sorry. Oh, there it is. Okay. I knew there was another one. So that doesn't change anything here because it's already here. Oh, I actually can't cross from that way. Huh. I think I made a mistake. That box is indeed supposed to be at the other end. I don't see what much difference it would do, but... Mind flay. Boink. Hmm? Ouais. Il voulait te parler tantôt, je sais pas. Parce que tu travailles demain? Du chez corps? Ouais. On est rentré à 10h15. Okay. I think we want to go back to the intake valve and we get to push the crates around a little bit. So I think that you're in no position to be useful here. If I do that, should be in contact with, yeah. So we're gonna want to bring that down again, and we can cross the other side, I believe. Oh, yoy. Nope, I'm not dealing with this for no good reason. Stop hitting Ursula, it's rude. Stop attacking first, actually, like... I think it's Ryu's speed fault, it's, yeah. You guys are great at dodging, but what if I, like, prevent you from dodging by putting a whole AoE that is massive? Oh. Okay, now that we've done that, I need to turn off this one. Preferably go to the other side here. Can you, Cray, cooperate? Cray? Thank you. Do that. Yeah, there we go. So, anything I can access here? Not that. This one then? I guess we're gonna drain all the water if I put the... Yeah, okay. That makes sense. We'd be able to go down now. Y'all miss? We'll just bring in Sias. Stop attacking Ursula, like... I don't think the aggro system works the same way it did in Breath of Fire 3. Yeah, what the hell? Cease. Cease. Okay, miss. Cool. Yeah. It be like that. Okay, so we're gonna start with Sias. cast heal. Heal. And then we're gonna move Ryu back. Yeah, Ryu back in. Good job sleeping, Urshin, getting even more MP. Urshin can't over... Okay, missed that Mind Flay. Size did not go first like I wanted him to. Oh dear, thank God Ursula parried that. Still living. See, Nina's concentration is at 10, so if she does not land the killing blow, there you go. Then Nina can immediately full heal Ursula and have no stress about getting hit or not getting hit because you got healed by Size. You killed him, how could you? Was this the thing? You can just... They can get... I mean, you guys were attacking us, I just want to point that out. That's not me who regressed, it was you who regressed. What a shame. Bent screw. Okay. The gate won't open unless the floodgate is closed for... Oh, and that's why it doesn't matter that there's no water here. Okay, I get it. So that will not raise the water levels. Turn it. Okay. Oh. Oh, I distinctly thought it would do the opposite of that. Okay. Huh. I can't move there now. So we go up. I guess we can cross this way now. Though I think we went there already. Yeah, we've already been there. What's the point of that then? Ah, now we can cross and try to figure out the puzzle on this end. Okay. I get it. Maybe? I don't know what else I can do here, so we're gonna ignore that. Sorry, treasure chest in the middle of the water. We're not gonna get it. Utilizing the concentration system feels nice. I wonder, like... I wanna try... I want to see if... Because I feel like there's some screwiness happening with this. Okay, no, it looks like this is fine. Cool. I'm worried that Twitch is all screwy because of all the screw-ups on my computer recently, so it scares me. Especially when, like, in the first 30 minutes I don't get any interaction, which is not... yeah, it's just I'm worried that the computer's broken, that the computer's bugging or something. So wouldn't be able to see it on the phone because I just joined the chat. But at least it's not like broken lag. Okay. I was told it's a long river. I don't know what a long river means for these people, but I can try and do this. Yeah, at least we get this treasure. Armored vest. That sounds like equipment. I don't know if it's best or not. But I know what I will do if it is best. Yeah, we start by Ryu. Because Kratos doesn't go into combat. What are you doing? Hey, it even increases my agility. How exciting. It's lighter than the previous thing, but better. Okay, cool, worth. Okay, we got a straight path. Sounds like the music changed. Yeah. Pauk. Whoops. I do want to see. Ooh, I don't want to overclock my processor again. I'm scared of going on multiple windows on my computer. It's stressing me out. So here's what we're gonna do. Breath of fire for dragon locations. This is what we want. And I don't think it's the... Yeah, it looks like this. Okay. Do we do not have that? No, we got that. We never went to Footloose Tone though. We did get the Behemoth. Okay, that's cool. Wind Dragon we already have. Grass Dragon I think we got. Mud Dragon's a Mudflow. we're not in the right area at all. How do we do? Shy to Schick. I think we should have access to that, but we checked that last time if I recall correctly, and it didn't work, right? So Enju, question mark, Kosha. We have the grass dragon. We do know that. Mount Geiga. Lots of question marks. Schick, Fane. Where's Shide? Wharf, Hideout, Sinesta. Right, well, that looks like the Great's hand. So what we're going to do is we're going to shift to Schick. See if we can get ourselves the good friend. Oh, you know what we're gonna do? No, I'm gonna check my abilities first to make sure I'm not just running around. So it would be special. Use and on Ryu. He has Rainstorm, which is the Wind Dragon, right? Flood Tide, which is the Water Dragon. Holy Circle. Holy Circle is the Tree Dragon. So we're missing the Grass Dragon. We are missing the Grass Dragon. Okay. We need to go to Tarn's home. I don't think we have access to that at the moment. Go back to Schick. It's the second time it's triggered something there. Nothing interesting. Okay. Schick. Schick. Should be able to ride. What I should be doing is camping, but. Gonna go for some resting while everybody cleans their weapons. Rest. Cool. Hey, when I go to the master thing, do you think I can, like... It's too late now, but... communicate with the masters? I want to go see my masters because there's a bunch of stuff that I've done. No, I lied. I don't think I've done any of the master stuff. Master? Once you have been able to make a combo attack with more than 5 hits, return here and I will teach you more. Okay, cool. Come back and talk to me when you've gotten more than 80 different kinds of items you do. Okay, cool. Only a true warrior can master combo attacks if you do more than 10k damage. I think I did that, but I'm not sure. We got the time if I make any discoveries, so I just gotta go talk to you. And then fighting. Once you've been in 300 fights. It says country, not location. That's kind of funny. I guess Momo was in Windia, yeah. Okay. We've saved. We've gone to Schick. We've healed. Sandflower stuff. Rude. Just old traditions. It's garbage, is what it is. This is the water sheep, though. I want the sand skiff. This is not where we keep sand skiff. What is this question mark area here? Huh? What is this? Oh, the tree dragon. We've already been here. I don't know why it says we didn't go. No, now I'm a little upset. I need to find out how to use Sandskiff. Did our Sandskiff get busted? Is that what happened? Question mark. Outgiga. Going, no. This is all desert. I think maybe this is a volcano. Something is supposed to connect Shik to Shide. Koshka? No. Joe? No. Where is the wharf would make sense. But I can't teleport to the wharf. Which means I can't go to the wharf. Am I just going after stuff I can't get right now? It's very likely. India. That's what we got teleport to do when we found the other dragon. Cask Woods. Punktap. Shide. That's where it's supposed to be. You're telling me I can sand skip all the way there? I think this game is confusion. Sand Dragon. In the Shide to Shik region, Sandfire route. Rock Dragon. Talking with the man that's near the exit. Server south of Shikwa. Ah, we missed something in the river, so we're gonna have to go back there. That's fine. Wait, no, hold up. And Joe's here, so we were supposed to be here. Pauk. Okay, it's fine. We figured something out. At least we got some kind of progress to the river. Up. Up. He's gonna give us the location of one of the dragons. One of the dragons I shouldn't... I don't understand why I can't get the other ones right now, but hey. It's just summons. They're not dragon forms, unfortunately. The last dragon form is near Photo's tomb. We're not anywhere near that, I don't think. That's in the Empire. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna clack them. Nina. Too bad you don't use wisdom, hey Ryu. Oh my gosh. Try to put that warrior to sleep. Bad news. It's probably possible, but get him, Nina. Destruction! Quadra kill! I can't. We'd have to go through the other direction. Oh, that's annoying. Can I do it like this? Please? Okay, good. Right entrance. I gotta talk to the dude that we talked to. We almost got the right answer, too. We just didn't get anything out of it, which is the problem. Okay. Hey, stop. Hey, stop. Hey, stop. Cray? Cray! Thank you, Cray. Wham, bam, thank you, Cray. Again, I feel like you guys are just, you know, don't need to be here often that much. I will start putting Nina first, I swear to God, if it makes us go faster. I love the little zoomy effect they added. Okay, cool. She went a lot faster this time than last time. I don't know why Ryu didn't get to move. I feel like Ryu was interrupted or just tried to attack and didn't work. Okay. Down like this. No. If you want, game. It doesn't make a difference. My point is to get to the dragon boy. See, in theory, if I got down from here at this point, right? be able to go in. But I can't do that because the floodgate isn't up. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Gray. Okay. Let's just go talk to the old boy. Dragons. Yes. They all look different. Grass and rocks. Huh? Guess they all come in all shapes and sizes. I wonder what a dragon made of grass would look like. Now that I think of it, there's a really strange looking rock over in the quarry to the south. Maybe you should go look and see if it's one of those dragons you're talking about. It's such a way to just teach you how to get... Okay. Whatever. Funny to me, but hey. Okay, so now we'll just reset. We have shift. I wish we had escape or evac or a spell of the type. Okay. That just put me around in a... Okay, yeah. But, if I remember, yeah. Try to ignore that. Kill them. Destruction. Yeah, they go first, obviously. How foolish for me to... Oh, wow. Guys, yeah, girls, if Ryu could hit somebody, you have no excuse not to. That's all I'm saying. Alright? I don't want to see no misses. I don't want to hear no crying. You hit or you don't. Nice. Okay, I think someone just learned something new. Was you? You learned something new last time. You learned shield, I guess. You, no, holy circle. You don't learn new things. It was Ursula that leveled up. So let's see. Drain. Category death. Interesting. They don't want to call it necromancy. Oh, I've been bambibled. You need to finish the dungeon. It's fine, I guess. We figured out the puzzle. I just don't like having to do the whole thing all over again just to get some... It's my fault, I guess. I don't know how they would have expected us to... I guess they expected us to do all sorts of... All the dialogue options? I don't know. That feels a little unreasonable. Yeah, that's 1200. And then you get gaslight. Yeah, it's fine. It's all fine. Destroy it. Dum 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 dum. Aurum. You use gold to revive people in this game. You use Zenny to pay money. I'm gonna use rejuvenate, I think. Yeah. I know I could just have gamed it so that I had not wasted my MP, but... Oh, right. No, it's over here. Oh my god, running is awful. Hitting two directions is the reason I keep going back up and down. I'm trying to move diagonally as the game seems to want me to do, to move in that direction, because nothing is on the same axis as the controls, of course. But the game is not like that. Close this. And then we gotta do some boxage. Right. I moved the last box over. Yeah. And that'll allow us to do that, so now we'll just pull the floodgate open and closed. Close it, because we need to do that to cross. Hey, we have the advantage this time. How exciting. Good. Ryu, kill him. Thank you, Urshan. Urshan's like, no challenge, no awake. Very nice. Ryu goes first. Ryu could have cleared that by himself, actually. Having the initiative is kind of busted. I love how they always drop, like, they drop a bunch of revival items. What's that all about? I am gonna want to pull that, actually. I think. I don't know if it's actually gonna matter. It's not, actually. It's just to let me cross the other side and get that treasure chest. We could just leave. Oh, right. There's an extra level to it. I lied. It's just an extra area that'll prevent you from going forward or backwards through the stage. That's annoying. Yep. Quarry. Let's go to the quarry. I didn't want to press that button. Burbs. Nice hill. Bye. Quarry. Actually, I should save because I don't want to have to do that ever again. But to the quarry. Mystical dragon music. Where's the strange rock they spoke of? He looks cool. Only the... Right, that's the same mistake I keep making. I am the nameless one. I watcheth o'er this world from within its spine. I know where lie the gems and metals that mortals so covet, and where to find the rock that burns. All the earth's secrets are known to me. Tell me, young Yorai dragon, dost thou needeth my strength? Please help me! Very well. Let us then stand witness to the fate of the world together. We get that little echoey silhouette bit of him. Oh my god, he's like a tentacruel, but made of rock. See, where's the logic of there's a weird shaped rock, there must be a dragon there? I'm not quite sure I understood that, because I guess it's that rock in the back there. You're not able to draw upon the rock dragon's power. You learn fulguration. You can bet your booty we're gonna try that out. I can't remember what the consistency on how many times you're allowed to cast it is, but we are gonna save. Outside of Palk, just in case something happens. Palk looks like it's going to connect us to where we were earlier in the game. Ah! Thank you. Freaking... I have been neglecting my fairies because there is no reason for me to go there, and I don't understand why randomly they died when I followed the ratio that I was given. It feels like BS to me. Cool. Ryu has not leveled up since we started the stream. For the record. Pauk. We are rapidly approaching the point where my computer decides to crap itself usually, so heads up. Anyone in the chat? Don't get many visitors out this way, but we're always glad to see them. Hey, we got a friend here. You know the horse and whelks the Imperial troops right into the battle. We catch them, sell them to the Empire. That's how we get our money. Every so often we go after monsters too. Okay, cool. Oh, you guys got money place. Nice. I am going to be trading some stuff. See if I can get some new weaponry. Okay, you guys don't sell weapons, but you do sell armor. So mithril armor on these lads here. Oh, that's a lot cheaper than... She wears heavy armor. Okay. The only one who didn't get an upgrade was Urshin. Mildly worrisome, but not quite. Okay, we got a yurt right there. That's not quite a yurt. It's just a big tent. Not much here, but you're welcome to stay. Pass. No one is drastically in need of doing so. I'm not getting any. Okay, I'm good. Travelers, eh? You say you want to go to the capital. In that case, you'll need to talk to Gramps. There's one problem, though. A little while ago, his pet chicken Tack ran off, and ever since then, he's been despondent and doesn't talk to anyone. Where's Tack? Where are you, my little Tack? Here, Tack, Tack. Okay, where's the chicken? Trying to make a fence to keep Gramps' chicken in, but they were too fast for me and ran off. If you go to the Western Plains, you can probably still catch up with them. Okay, cool. So just the one chicken, but there's many chicken? He only cares about the one chicken. Hello, chicken. Cluck? Evil. For the record, evil. Western Plains it is. Zynga Mountains. Chase Tack, the brown chicken, into the coop in the middle of the field. Once Tack is inside, the gate will automatically close and the game will end. You can get extra points by chasing the other chickens in the coop. No. It wasn't enough to do this in Zelda. I really don't like these. Okay, they automatically seem to go in. They don't come back out. Stop. 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 You're going too far. What's the point of getting all these points? Do all mini games properly. Do some bonus stuff. Okay. Yeah, I mean, this isn't particularly hard. I guess they time you, but... Stop. Frick. No, I don't. I want to finish this game. I really wish they'd sit still. How am I supposed to catch up with... Oh, right. Just let them move. Never mind. I take it back about sitting still then. I swear I'm just going to get Tack in there and then give up. Because, like, holy... This game was not meant for these kind of minigames. Okay, cool, we got 4. This game's controls, I should say. The control scheme was not meant for this. It's not precise enough, I guess. Like, if I could circle around them, fine. Yes, go into panic mode. This is perfect. I think my issue might be that I'm running. Do not go where I can't push you forward. Good. Pick a side. Okay. No. It's just one chicken. I'm going for Tack. I don't have the patience for whatever minigame bonus they're gonna give me here. But game points. Okay. Game points give us dragon forms. The real reason to do this. Nope. Bad chicken. Go in the gate. Thank you. I don't like chickens. I don't like this minigame. They are the enemy. What is this? Stop! No. Yamiru. What to become the Yamiru dragon. Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, good. 600 points. Only 5 million more to go. See, you got like 3 of them. It looks like you're doing good, right? And then they're just like, okay, let's split. Tactical retreat. Split 3 ways. He can't catch any of us. Even when they're not real, they give me troubles. Oh, I'm so happy they invented control sticks. Yes, well, this game doesn't use a control stick. Yeah. Go into that tree. No! There's like 50 chickens to get into this coop and they refuse to cooperate. I want to end it. Wow, we got 9 of them, folks. I don't know. Je suis pas compter. Trop. C'est dur d'en pogner plus qu'un à la fois. Ouais, mais ça fait mal au pouce. I did. Ben non, j'utilise le stick parce que tu peux pas le faire avec la touchscreen. I use the stick because you can't use the touchscreen. I know. I started slipping on it. So, like, one of my poffins got burnt because my finger kept slipping off the stick. Andrew says that you shouldn't play that version of Diamond and Pearl because it's bad. That's what I said. Look, they bought a Switch. I said they bought a Switch. They chose that game. Oh my god, we got 2 in at once. Crazy. No, I do not want to stop the mini game. No, 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 don't change angle yet, Pirates. Come on. We got this. Good, 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 good. This better give me a transformation. I think it's like 6,000. It's a third of transformation. It's not bad. Crap, why did you turn over here? Okay, now we go up. And then we just circle around. There we go. Oh, you cheeky bugger. I say they're chickens, they're all... I'm pretty sure they're all, like, male. Because of the red stuff on their face. Though, no, hens have some stuff, too. There's like 4 left, right? Yeah. No, I know. In. Okay, 1. Attack, don't. I'm in attack, we're close enough, but. Did one of them just leave? I might be big mad if that's the case. Stay in there. Okay, is that it? Attack's the last one? Oh yeah, we're at the point where we can stop this forsaken minigame, and it looks like okay, stream's okay. Where are you, attack? Oh, you bugger! Get in the hen hole. Excuse me, sir. All this. At least it's not like a long side quest. It's just a mini game, right? In. What was that? What part of in don't you get, Holmes? Get in. Cursed chicken! He's like designed to go RNG in the wrong way every time. Whoa. I know it's because of my positioning, right? Oh my god. Is there like no room in the chicken head? In the... It's worth 2K. I missed one, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, it's a total of 20. Bonus! Hooray! That is a full transformation. I think. So, we should turn into one of them that we haven't transformed yet, I think. Ugh! I'm gonna save because I don't want to do that again. Yeah, we should have, that was 6K. I'm not quite sure how much we need, if it's 60 or 6K, but we should be able to transform into a new form now. It should be. If we go on anybody but, no, it's status. Status, Sias, we have a total of 20,000. Yeah, that would have put us above 18,000, which is the level 3, allegedly, according to the guide I had. So if that's correct, we're set. If it's not, nah. Let's go talk to Pauk. Pauk's chief. Okay. Bloody chickens. Thank you so much for finding my tag. He was next door. You could have just gone. You say you want to go to the capital, yes? In that case, the quickest way is to go east and go through the gate at Kwanzaa. You might not be able to get through now, though. I've heard there's something going on in the capital, and that they're going to close all the gates. Yeah, it's the other Ryu. Isn't there any way, other way to get to the capital? Well, there's the First Emperor's Tomb to the northeast. There's a dragon near First Emperor's Tomb. That's right. There's a road there that will take you to Astana. Alright, we'll try that then. Thank you very much. You're welcome. By the way, miss, have we met somewhere before? What, me? No, I don't think so. Why? Because you met her sister. Oh, well, no matter. You be careful, though. The tomb is haunted. No one knows what kind of monsters there are there. I mean, anyone who's played the game would, but it is what it is. Let's just make sure that I'm on the right page here. The final Dragon Gen I do not have is at the question mark spot near this area, so we should be getting there pretty soon. I wonder if I have the right tags active. Casual playthrough, safe space. Oh. No, we're not gonna have them there. Okay. I saw that there's an ally tag and it says relevant to certain things, so we're not going to be adding that tag because we're not currently actively making a stream regarding the point of that. No, we're good. Kwanzaa? Should be here. Let me guess. Of course, there's a fight. Hey, that looks familiar. We're now in the zone that our friend Folu started off. Well, I mean, yeah, he started off at the tomb, so that makes sense. Ow. We're doing about as much damage on a single hit as Folu does, but that we have like all our points in strength, so I don't know if that's a good thing or not. Still not dead. Yikes. Leave her alone! What the hell? What's the morph gonna do? Nothing. Okay. Win for me, I guess. I think attacking it like that is a bad move, but that should kill it. Okay. No counter? Okay. Flare. That would make sense, yes. Unfortunately for you, our friend Ryu is actually adept at fire stuff. Actually, come to think of it, we do want to transform into something. So meditate. Where? Behemoth should transform, I think. Actually, we should be able to transform to third form, so it wouldn't just be a behemoth. Mammoth. Behemoth turns to mammoth. The behemoth form was bigger, if I recall correctly. So we don't have the water one. We have the wyvern turn to were. Pew. Now, ideally, we transform the Myrmidon form into something. I didn't get the chance to try the Behemoth's new form, but hey. Too bad. Dirty filter again. Maybe I should have tried to sell that. Allegedly, there is a dragon gem here. This is... I'm pretty sure we saw this with Folu. So we should have seen the dragon gem. I don't know why Folu wouldn't have grabbed it. Hello, my friends. I will go back to meditate. Kaiser Kate. Aura. I don't know if Aura can. Aura would turn it... No, it's just Aura. Fault Flame of Earth Dragon form. Egg Gang. Forgot about them. Their problem. Mammoth takes 40 instead of 30. Actually, it always took 40, I think. I really don't need to see that scene every time, since it's the same thing for every form. Like, it would be cool if you saw him, if there was different artwork for each dragon, but there is not. Oh no, you can see the yolk just blast out of him. That's funny. Oh, you're not trying to egg us? That's good. Ooh. His HP went up by 1,000,000. And he can counter. His power's at the same level. Fair enough. Fato, Chifato, Chipato, Pato, Chipato, Patopa. So he has all those. Damage changes with users. With HP, user loses 25. Oh, okay. We still have our special stuff there. Meteor Strike. Let's do Meteor Strike. I'm pretty sure it's the same ability as before, but I want to see the new dragon, right? I don't know if Mammoth is any different from Behemoth. I think it is. We weren't. Oh, it actually kind of looks the same. Probably a different color. I feel like since we used it, it should have been able to evolve, right? Because we never got to saw the basic Wyvern. But we did see the basic Behemoth, I think. He's just gonna jump up, yeah. Pew! The crit, like he killed something living. Very fun. He's the Meteor Strike. Yeah. I don't think he falls down with them on the regular one. Still very entertaining. If I want to use that again, I need to put Ryu in the back row. Urshin leveled up, very good. Urshin's getting pretty tanky. I'm looking. Egg gang. Is that supposed to be like a little update on what the state of this battle is? Like, oh, this is way too easy for us. That's what I was afraid of. Ovum. Now, the egg forms in the previous game were pretty funny. Ovum should be healed by doing something like this. So we'll do rejuvenate on Ursula, and then we'll put Cray in, just to see if Ovum gets healed from that as well. That's what it was stated to do, to put people in the back line, so we'll see if it works here with this ability. It says the only thing... I was told the only thing that it doesn't solve is poison, although Urshin is proving that that is not the case. Oh, no, I remember the case. The difference is... Oh, okay. The difference is that it doesn't... it's not that it heals them immediately, it's that it reduces the counter that we see there. I think. Ow. That sucked. I don't know how much damage egg do. Pew. I'm afraid you hit the egg. Again? Okay. It's a long animation for a single attack, my guys. Like, I understand there's a bunch of you, but still. Okay. Put Urshin in. Good. That's never gonna be good, but you're an egg, so. Yeah, the counter goes down anyway. I was gonna say, like, he's a turn later than the other two, but he's always been a turn later than the other two, so it's not a question of, like, them removing the counter by being in the back. It's definitely a question of them just... It's fine, Urshan, I forgive you. Put Ryu in. Cray levels up, does not learn anything. No special stat boosts. I think we're gonna use Nina to heal us a little bit here. You're fine, you're fine. Urshan's gonna sleep through most of the fights anyway, so it's not here. Could it be that it's not this particular question mark area? We'll have to look. We have to look through the entire thing. Yeah. I don't know. Looking kind of sus. Might be this one. I see this is looking a bit different. It's a lot of crossroads. I'm thinking it's the other place, but... We got Egg Gang and Gold Gang. I think we're going for Gold Gang, fam. No, not the ovum spell again. Oh my gosh. It's just a sophisticated way to get silenced. It's alive. I don't know if it counts. I don't know how much damage that did actually. Urshan, come cast some big spells. Quake, hit him. Resist. Gross. We were in the right place the first time around. That's what I'm being told. Okay. I think I keep missing. I don't like that. Do you have a level 2? Yeah, let's do that. Blizzard. Hit it. Good. Damage is good. Lightning. Good. Oh. Oh, it added itself to the wind spell. Okay, that's good. That's cool. It was not worth the big hype though. Just Egg Gang. It's just Egg Gang with support spells. Okay. We're gonna take the exit because we are in the wrong place. Still to go up through the bushes. So back up. Go back in. I should have rested. I don't think I did. Shame. Egg. You know what? Maybe you could learn Ovum. I don't know. You know what I kind of want to see? A fire spell mixed with Quake. Not this fight. You can't learn Ovum. We've just confirmed this. Earth is boosted by fire. Fire is boosted by wind. Wind is boosted by water. Ice. Ice is boosted by. Earth is boosted by fire. Fire. Wind. Wind. Water. 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 I'm at the end of the circle. I should know this. Earth. Water. Earth. Earth. Water. I don't know. Let's give it a shot. Stone pillar. You're an egg. And blizzard. No, that doesn't make sense. It's the opposite. I should have done Urshan first. Dang it. I'm a fool. Yeah. Cool. I don't think we've actually cast this spell before. So yeah, I foolishly foolished. All of them again? Yeah, okay. Oh, Urshan has the little laser light? That's funny as hell. You don't have Blizzard. So Blizzard boosts, we've already seen what Blizzard does. So we don't want to do Blizzard, we want to do an ice spell followed by Quake. Yeah. Deals damage equal to user's HP, KOs user, returns user to normal but at a price. Ramming attack can blind the enemy. So they can do stuff. Get him, Ryu. Egg magic, folks. We got egg magic. Size is out here not leveling up like a champ. Go up through the bushes? Is what I was doing. Is that where we're going? Hello. We want Urshan to get a turn first, so. Just like kill it. Nice. Okay, dragon. Not dragon. Devour. Oh. Missed. Urshan has a concentration of like way too much right now. It's kind of ridiculous what level Urshan's concentration is. Actually, that's wrong. We want Urshan to go last. We want Sias to hit him with that frost spell, and then Urshan does quake, and we see what the big boom is. Frost still alive. Disaster. I feel like I should have known that. I feel like I've seen this. Whoa! Whoa! I haven't seen it. So that's that. Urshan's other spell is Blizzard. We've already cast Blizzard today. So we already know what it looks like today. What are your spells? Death Standout. Interesting. An extra reason to use Urshan as a tank. So Urshan has no fire or wind spells. They leave that to somebody else. Oh, counter. Okay, fine. I remember when he used to double hit. Well, stream has been going strong for an hour, so I think I don't want to get too hopeful. There's some different factors here, but I'm aware that I did a little something weird at the beginning of the stream, and so it might have changed how the computer was reacting. Granted, we'd have to try a couple other things, but it's supposed to go this way? Maybe? That might also just be blocked, but enough immersion. Yeah, I don't think we can actually go that way. So, keep looking. I'm not trying to leave this area though. That's what I hate about just getting clipped in places. More egg gang. Yeah, egg. Oh my gosh. I thought that was like a. No, it's her wings. I didn't realize that's what Nino's. Thank God for Ursula, I guess. What do you have as spells? Rock Blast is level 1 Earth Magic against everybody. Fire Blast is level 2. You don't have anything past level 2. Okay. Gotta go hit if it hits. I remember abusing the death spells in Breath of Fire 1 and 2. They're actually really good. Yeah. Hello. I don't remember this working very often in this game. What do you guess? Because debilitation spells are kind of crap in this game. Yeah. Yeah. Ow. Oh, there you go. They do run. It's like the most damage I've seen so far from one of our main characters is a regular attack, so there you go. Doing good. Urshin's back up to max. Almost. Like, Nina has really good concentration at this point. Like, you get a free heal spell out of that, which I think is pretty good. But Urshin's concentration, off the charts. Which is an interesting thing that I like that they did it that way. It's weird because Urshin is not a caster character at first. But it's cool because Urshin... I think we went that one last time, didn't we? Yeah, I'm pretty sure we went that one. It's cool because Urshin then has, unlike, I think it was Bo, unlike Bo from the first game, or whatever the Bowman character was, unlike that character who had like 20 total or 40 total AP by the end of the game and could only cast like one spell per fight. Urshin having low AP but just enough to cast one of the top level spells, as well as having the top level spell, plus the concentration system, is a very clever way of them working with the system they made and the character types they made, but staying within, like, but making it work for the game and making it balanced, unlike what they did with the first two games. So I'm all the way here for that. That's shows them that they learn from their mistakes, and he's very good. So props to them. Props to Capcom for doing that. I think the concentration system would have been pretty cool in Breath of Fire 3, but we're not here to diss Breath of Fire 3 because Breath of Fire 3 was pretty good. We're supposed to find a dang dragon gem in here, and this got us to leave the area last time. I don't want to be doing that. I want to do is be finding the bleeding thing. I don't want to keep fighting these guys. They are, for lack of a better term, getting on my darn nerves. All it is egg after egg after egg in this area. I'm just trying to find a dragon gem. Ay ay ay. Oh, it's fire by wind, not vice versa. I keep forgetting. My bad. Doesn't matter. At least we dealt some damage before they started turning us into eggs. Really wish I had wasted Fire Blast there. The spellcasting animations are always so cool in this game. Like, they kept some of them that resemble the ones from the first couple games where if the character's a recurring character, and then they used some new ones for like characters that were new, and the new ones just look so much cooler. They did what they could with like old characters, right? You can't really have Nina do something all that different because you're used to seeing her do spellcasting. The animation, as a throwback, because this is still part of the same series, should and does remain the same. No hate on that. Down here, maybe? No, can I not? That's the block path, right? Oy, oy, oy. And this is the wind form, eh? Okay, we're still good. I'm gonna do combo spells. I don't know if they actually get a bonus, but I just want to see all the. I just want. Oh my gosh. I just like to see the spells pop off sometimes, you know? Since we're gonna be fighting these guys non-stop. Smooth. See, not much damage. It's a total 4K. One of them would have died if Ryu hadn't missed, but he's got the wild trait, so it is what it is. They've gained immunity against this status effect, I swear. Do it again. Poof. I used to cast the moon all the time with Nina because it was her best spell in the third game. There was literally no point in casting anything else than lightning come the end game, if I recall correctly. Maybe Mjolnir. I think she could cast Mjolnir. I don't remember. Hooray, they give us 1100 each. And we gotta split that 6th wave. Okay, Sias. Time to waste whatever's left of your MP. Sorry, sap. Alright, we're gonna take our path down. Maybe I should have brought you out first. This way. That made us quit last time. So I don't think that's where I want to go. Yeah, it popped us out. I'm not sure I'm supposed to go there. I don't understand where I am supposed to go, though. Because it wasn't there. Okay, fine. Well, we need the rest, so we'll do that. But they're telling us that you need to do some sneaky. By sneaky, I mean rotate the dang camera. So there it is. We found behind bushes, but is barely visible. Rotate the camera to find it. Leave the math to the south. Whatever. I really don't care about fishing spots. Sorry. Well, we got some XP out of that, at least. Reduce the amount of grinding we'll probably have to do once we get to the final boss, I guess. Maybe. No proof that we will be doing a final boss grind session, but there's no reason not to believe that we will. Okay, we're going back in. Bushes. Allegedly, the bushes are the ones. It takes 3 steps and then you fight some enemies. It's always gonna be Egg Gang. I'm tired of Egg Gang. Get rid of the Egg Gang. Get him, boys. 1. Go. 2. Cray's gonna get interrupted. Nope. Nice. We gotta kill before they can pop off all of them. That's fine. And nobody gets hit. Nice. Kill him. Everyone's faster than the Egg Gang. Who'd have guessed? Nice. Killed him. Kaboom. Always rotate your camera. Always rotate your camera. Always rotate your camera. That's what they told me. Are you guys poisoned? No, you guys are stepping on the thorns, and I didn't notice that those were there. That's unfortunate. Always rotate your camera. No. Is that a space? Can I go there? I feel like that's gonna be the bush set, the set of bushes that we need. Oh. Well, I'm just tempted to cast fire. I think I will cast fire. Kill the big guy. I wonder if that's gonna boost him. We'll try. Actually, it won't because that's not the combo spell. Counter. Yeah. Cyclone. I'm pretty sure they pretty much stated that the dungeon Folus is gonna be a dungeon. I think that's gonna heal them. No. It didn't set them on fire either. Huh. Interesting. Oh, cool. Free hits, and you can't counter that. If you do, I will be impressed. Truly. Whatever, I guess just keep casting spells. It's gonna kill the Zars. That should die when Nina gets a turn. Good. Maybe it's ice that boosts them? I don't know if they actually get a boost. I thought the Zars would die. I thought that 1,000 would do it, yeah. 1,700 did it. Morph is not taking a turn. Interesting. It is what it is. You chose to die. You chose not to fight back. Peace out. Burnt plug. Okay, I'm pretty certain it's going to be this. No? Oh. It's not that. I'm running out of bushes to check out, my guy. Like, I can't go into there. There's no bushes up here. Is there? Random encounters are making my memory have to reset like every time we do this. I should have gone with attack squad. Oh well. Nope. 0 damage, pretty cool. Wow. That's some crap damage, guys. Put Sias in. Your damage is not good at this moment. I don't know if it's because they're specifically resistant to your type of damage. No. I think that's a physical thing. Shield. Okay. I don't like it. Miss. Cool. Okay. It's protect, isn't it? Yeah, it's protect. It's just a protect spell. Every attack misses until it wears off. Stop. How rude. Just gonna waste my time. Yep. Spider-Man. Time to sleep. Fine, you want to do that? You do that. Read my inputs or don't. I don't care. Here's what I'm gonna do. Attack your friend. I thought so. Fully heal. Well, fully-ish. Yeah, it's a full heal. Full heal Ryu. Oh wow, still alive. I'm surprised it hasn't escaped yet. It's been like 3 turns. There we go. Just kill the last one. Oh my lord. Cray, please. Thank you. Oh. That's what I get for choosing to make Ryu the wild character. Regret it forever. Okay. Oh, can I? I cannot. So then where's the... And the... Oh. Well, that's new. Okay. Nope. Intriguing. Mainly because I had noticed that last time, but also because it leads nowhere. Lucky for me, I got a free, like, no problem kill. Full on just free XP on this one for, like, hitting the charge button. Okay, well, that's cool and all, but it's not helping me with anything, unless... I don't see a spot I can jump down from the other side of the rock. We could try that again, but not seeing how it would work. That's the last place I... Oh dear. Cray. Good science. Good, Cray. I don't think you'll get a crit, but good. Ovum. Whoa, am I surprised? No. The thing is that I can't just charge with this one. Sias's form looks funny. Huh. That would happen, yeah. Okay, Nina. Let's see, erase dead. I don't remember how much it cost you. 18, oh boy. He's just... there's a chance to miss. What a waste of my SP AP. I feel like an aura might like fix that issue. Don't miss this time. It's supposed to be like 50% chance, unless he's in the back row, I guess. He's like all spread out. I know he's holding his sword, but the ears are killing me. Okay, that should not have reduced his mass HP because we got him back up. So. The amount of money and stuff we're getting by accident here. Doesn't seem to reduce his max, so we're good. Just took a nasty hit because he was egged. See, this part here, it's bugging me. It looks like there's a path hidden there, but there isn't. Go this way. Ah, maybe. This is also a bush. Can't even reach the whole bush. Okay, then. We have it to do that, we should. Gravity attack sounds cool. Hit him with fulguration. I don't care. Cost 0. Oh, it was that big rock, I guess. There was no... I don't remember branches on it, but hey. What a weird... Oh, it's got a face up front. It looks like one of those Minecraft things, and I'm not happy about that. It's way cooler. Minecraft as a wraith, I think. No, it's got some other weird ghost name. But. Wow, that was trash. Okay. I'll let this play out. I gotta go charge my phone. I really should have taken that opportunity to go feed myself or get myself something to drink. I'm kind of thirsty. I also have to go to the washroom. But hence the bouncy leg. I think gravity magic is supposed to do like a specific percentage. Which is why that kind of stuff never works on bosses. Oh my gosh. Well, you know the drill. Puts Tyson. Actually, why don't you... Yeah. He has 1 free rejuve. Good for you, Urshan. I remember I learned last time that we could heal the back row. We're using that now. Ooh. You just move a little bit and your body just remembers how tired you are. Like physically. Like I'm not mentally. I don't feel too tired, but my knees, man. Whoa, yo, my knees. Rejuvenate is a 9. And Vitalize is a 20. My bad, I forgot Rhea was going first. Oh, some people are close to leveling up. I'm not sure we're going to be getting that. Although, if I can't find this bleeding. Go up. Oh. Wow. I was looking for the wrong thing. But we got something. There's a bunch of thorns in the way, which is really cool, but hey. Whoa. Oh, this is where... Wow. This is where Folu got attacked, like, big time. I think this is where he got fire spelled. You got a fire spell. You do not have a fire spell, but you do have blizzard. Take the counter. It's fine. Cyclone. 2 Zaruses. Better give me a good amount of XP. It's kind of whack that we're fighting like things that Folu fought at level 60 when he was alone. He'd fight one-on-one, and these guys, this team is fighting these guys at like level 20, a third. Like, we're almost 30, but they got interrupted. Nina didn't go right before Urshan, so we didn't get the combo. Ooh, ain't that some crap? Actually, you know what? Why don't you go do something, guy? No. Heal. You. If Urshan had heal spells, that'd be pretty neat, but Urshan does not. You're back in the back row, and you're healing. I mean, you did get hit, I guess. So I don't know what that does. I feel like my ankle feels like it wants to crack. I feel like that does damage plus heal, but I have not seen it hit. I don't know if we should actually try to steal that. Oh, you lived. Ryu really requires learning stuff, like using enemy abilities. No, you can't do that. Learning enemy abilities to pad his like moveset, because otherwise he's got to be in dragon form to use anything, which is very reminiscent of the first Breath of Fire game, which doesn't make it. I mean, only again, it's better handled because you have other outlets of learning moves and skills, like the Master System and the Learn System. You love to see studios and devs learn, really, from past mistakes of the series. Honestly, it's good. It's very lovely. You're gonna get countered. Great. Nice. Bring us home, buddy. 4K. 2K each. Typhoon. Ooh. Now I want to cast a fire spell and follow it up with that. That's a level 3 spell, I'm pretty sure. Cyclone to Typhoon. That makes sense. Rejuve. Nobody else seems to need it. Okay, we keep going. There we go. Windjam. Myrmidon. No extra flourish. We got them all, I think. We don't have Mutant anymore, but... Oh, meditation. Yeah, it would have been Mutant down there. So, Myrmidon is the wind one. We got Typhoon now. You want to do Fire Blast. Hit him with Typhoon. Let's go! Do not work, please. I'm literally... Come on. Now I'm just upset. Not only did it interrupt Ryu's transformation, it turned... Oh. Honestly, game. For realsies. Wow, the game just said, hi, you want to do something cool? No. 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 Slap him. Wake up, Ryu. We got cool things to do. Don't just die because you got turned into an egg. Whack. What's gross is the egg transformation followed by an immediate hit by the next party of eggs. Right, that. There it goes. Oh man, if that's aiming at crit, that's gonna hurt. There we go. Yada yada. Cause you're egg. Let's try that again. I don't want anybody to be reduced HP, okay? We got what we came for. Let's make it out alive, guys. Mother. I resist? Fine, you do that. I don't care. That's not ovum. It's not an immediately followed up attack, so I'm fine. It's funny that you think that'll work for longer than a turn. It's probably going to cast it again and then followed by an escape, but it's fine. Myrmidon did not transform, so I was wrong in the assumption that we had enough points for another transformation. We do need to do another, like, Sandskiff run anyway, so... Alright, Ryu. You know the drill. Show us what this new one looks like. Meta Strike. Ignores defense. Ooh. Do not work on Ryu, please. Yeah, I don't think it works on Ryu's transformed form. We'll bring us back to... Cool. Is it gonna be another, like, wyvern type thing? Oh, cool. Slices it. Oh no, that's right. Yeah. Big sword, man. It's like... I don't remember what the Myrmidon one looked like in the original. In Breath of Fire 3. I don't think it looked like this, to be fair. So, why don't we look? Myrmidon Breath of Fire 3. Oh yeah, it's just a warrior form. So it did not, in fact, look like that. It just looked like the regular form we have here. Which is neat. Of course, they had to change it, I suppose, because your basis form was that now. 10,000, wow. The gold ones give us a lot of stuff. Okay, how about we do some maintenance here before everybody starts dropping dead again. Your HP's yellow, but is it because you're low, or is it because it's got a maximum no, it's just because you're low. Alright, cool. Let's out of here. This is the cool part where Folu fought people after escaping his tomb. It's fine. Right before we move to the next area. Very cool. Cheeky. Oh. Okay. You gonna interrupt me again, guys, or can I cast my spell? Okay, well, Zarus isn't gonna go. Oh, cool. We got the combo. Very good. What's the level 3? It's probably the same thing as in Breath of Fire 3, but here we go. It's called Giga Flare. Oh, nice. We got a flare spell. Channeling that Bahamut. Giga Flare. Yes, thank you very much. Boom. Okay. That did a lot of damage. I might have to do that again. You got a level 3 fire spell, or that's a not yet? Not yet. I know you are not going to be able to kill it. Oh, wow. I thought it would last longer. I also thought it would counter. It did not. Good. Okay, so Nina, you got all 3 levels of wind spell. That's good. Now, can we get all 3 levels of fire spell on Ursula? That'd be pretty nice. Probably gonna be one more encounter. Nope. We're gonna rest. Why? Because we got what we wanted. We want to save. We're doing great. Set up camp. Rest. Save. Mwah. Next step would be just try to find a way to get back on the Sandskiff. I hope we haven't crossed some point of no return. I'm gonna be kind of frustrated if that's the case, because Myrmidon is the one I really want to upgrade, and it's the only one I haven't been able to yet. I think we need to get up to 30,000 game points. Either that or it's 2,400. It would be 6, 12, 18, 24. We can't upgrade Astral. I didn't upgrade Myrmidon. What's this? Quanso? Why would I go to Quanso? We'll go to Quanso anyway. There's probably a master there or something, so why not? I went the wrong way. Actually, this is where our boy Folu just threw a hissy fit. I wonder if they sell better weaponry there, though, because Pauk didn't have weapons. They just won't let me in. Sealed off the checkpoint until we can get a clear idea of what's happening in the capital. Okay, cool. Thanks. The fact that it stretches that way makes me think that maybe there's more stuff there, but I don't think we're going to Kwanzaa anytime soon. Tomb. I'm thinking that the other side of the tomb is probably where Fulu went, but I don't know. We're trying to get back to the capital, which is probably like... So that's where he fought the guards, I think? No, he summoned his astral form there. Fire Blast. Typhoon. Typhoon costs 12, okay. Simple enough. Nice, we still got the combo. Very good. I don't know if they're going to be able to tank that. Actually, if it does as much damage as it did last time, I don't think it will. Because Giga Flare did 2k. 2.5k by itself. Sorry, my bell was starting to dig into me. 1.6, but still a decent amount of damage. They broke through. They killed him. That's all I gotta want. Okay, Ryu's almost level 29. I get the feeling we're not that close to the end, given our levels, but the fact that we're going through Folu's tomb. But they say it's haunted because we're probably gonna have to fight Folu's Kumainu. Oh yeah. I feel like I shouldn't have to. I feel like I should switch them around a little bit for the sake of. For the sake of pulling that combo off with less less problems. Nice. Okay, extra EP. Yeah, it's the power I like. He's never gonna learn anything by leveling up. I don't think he has any other spells or whatnot. Is there anything I can do here? Oh yeah. We can climb up here. That's right. I'm pretty sure Folu looted the entire place. Besides the tomb itself. I don't think it would change by casting a level 2 spell at it. Like, I'm not gonna try because we do want to cast that. I want to see what happens if you cast ice on that guy anyway. Nope, that's not gonna combo. Oh well. Faster than Sias? I'd say look at the draw, probably. What happens if I hit you with ice? Nothing. Disappointing. The trees from before were cooler. Be gone. I think I should have attacked Ryu first, but I guess now 2 people get countered that don't necessarily have the same amount of HP as Ryu. Folu still has twice as much HP as Ryu currently does, which is worrisome to say the least. But that's the player controlled Folu, not the boss battle Folu. Probably has even more. Okay, Sias is the next leveled up. Sias leveled up. Where's the pipe scorched rice? Is everything burnt? Who's cooking all this stuff? Without the teleportation, unfortunately. Ah, see, that's something we're familiar with. Ice? Meh. Okay. Yeah. The main reason Sias keeps getting hit is because he keeps getting countered. I wonder if you're an Ovum. Oh, hey, that did damage. And it does heal. Okay. It does not have a high enough success rate to be worth it, in my opinion, but... You know, since you're doing more damage by countering than actually casting or hitting, I feel like I can cut you some slack. They're supposed to have about 4k HP if I recall correctly, based on like how much damage Folu had to do them. It's the same monster. Yeah. Who goes there? Or is, who goes there? Who dares enter the sacred resting place of my master? I Folu had to fight one, so we gotta fight this one too. Wait, thou also art one of the endless. No matter, no one, nay, even though they be brother to my master, may be allowed entrance. So, kinda saw that coming. Wonku. Is it one time for in? I don't know what type it is. Basic dragon form. Superior abilities, flame and assist magic, superior attacks. Well, if it wasn't for my ridiculously low AP count, I'd go Mermaid. No, let's go Mermaid anyway. Do I have strength then on this character? No, inspire. Not really worth it. We'll start poking about, see what kind of damage we can do. It's not the behemoth's amount of HP. I don't think that should be a problem. Unless he Ovum combos me. I don't think he's gonna Ovum. It doesn't look like an egg to me. We get the combo. 300 damage. Fire does damage. It seems Fire Wind does damage too, so it's not 0 either. Ow. Ignores defense is kind of sexy. Does the same thing without the long animation. Doesn't seem to have a bonus. We'll try both. You kind of want to back up. I want to go with Cray actually. Cray, can you cast Might on Ryu? Oh, Urshan. Swing! As cool as his animation is, I don't want to waste all this time, so what type of damage we're doing here? Upwards of 3,000? Upwards of 3,000? I think we're up to 3,000 something. Sanctuary. That reduces all our stat buffs, but we haven't actually cast a stat buff yet. So that's cool. We'll see if that affects that. If not, too bad. It's blue. I feel like he does ice damage stuff. Just try to boost you. It was in the 200s pretty significant amount of time, so. I like that this one is one of the only ones that has like a different evolution animation, I guess. Does power affect that? No, kind of? Not really. Okay. Still does a lot of damage. Ah, he does do ice. Look at that. Oh wow, I was expecting way more damage. Oh, because a combo. That's kind of cool. That is a nice little tidbit there that I did not know about. Okay. See what Spirit Blast does and see if it's worth using instead of the other ability. Bring me her. We'll start spamming. I think we're going to start hitting Typhoon. Nah. The Meta Strike is way better. I feel like fire damage is also the better way to go, but we haven't been using a lot of big fire spells. Poof. It's the most attack. It's the most chunk of damage we've seen in one hit so far. So. Okay, hit it with Meta Strike some more. Now you got power. Why don't we hit it back? Your turn to use Rejuvenate. What is this? He has a secret ability on if he's low on HP. They seem to have secret abilities. Urshin's seems to be being in the back row trademark. It's usually about 2,000 to 3,000 damage, I think. I'm not counting the amount of chunks it does, but I didn't see what Rakshasa did. If it did anything. Oh gosh, why is your defense so trash, my dude? Keep going. There's no reason not to. That's 1,000 damage. There's no reason not to do these spells, especially since our MP like just goes up if we put them in the back line, which I can do with every character. So, and since every character kind of levels up at the same pace, no one's at a real disadvantage if we keep equipping them properly. It's kind of an interesting. We get to change our strat a little bit every time we run out of MP, but nothing abnormal. We haven't really had to cycle people out that way yet. I don't know if this is gonna be the first time we do. Almost 2K, that's good. He didn't throw it forward like he used to. So we're doing about 4 or 5K damage per turn. Lucky strike too. Yuck. Okay, last one. Shiny blade, and then we'll actually do vitalize. Heal Cray as well. Get him. Not dead yet. Interesting. Good. Good, I say. Not really, but... Did he ever actually... I don't think he actually threw it forward. It's just a hit. Vitalize to heal everybody. Okay, decent. Frost Breath would do less to Saya since that is his element. It hits Ryu twice for some reason. One last time, Ryu. So we gotta remember that this happened in this boss fight because this will happen in the Folu fight for sure. I'm dealing old. Yeah, I would have gone fire with this character. I think I should go fire against Folu as well. Our Wyvern's pretty high level. It has Flame Strike, which is good. Ryu's Astral also has that, so I don't know. Like, it's not awful. It's not a bad choice. Just gotta remember that choosing the opposite element as Folu also means that he's gonna be doing the same type of damage to us. You've been tanking a lot of damage, my dude. Like, we're talking upwards of like the 10,000s here. Possibly 20,000s. Why did that do so much? Kinda gross. Wind plus water breath attack stuns enemies. Dex from rank. Front rank against attacks, okay. Holy attack damage changes with enemy's HP. Why not? I would like you to use Raise Dead on Sias. And we're gonna move Sias to the back row so we can start slapping people. It went first. That's a crime. I think he got tired of us. Ow. Not really awful, but ow. Right. Big boy. Not much HP there, huh? Don't let him stay dead, please. Urshan's awake. That's good. Good. Gray. Good. It's not really a lot of damage, but... you would like to go first so you can hit Revitalize. Put you in the back row. Can't really do anything other than attack right now. Or the Wisdom Drain, Leech Power. Oh, she learned. Okay. Fire. Actually, if we're gonna do that, we might as well get Urshan. Do Quake. Do Fire Blast. Let's do some powerful stuff. Come on. Let's do some damage. I feel like we should be getting close to the end of this fight. I just don't have proof. Magma Blast. Okay. This is not what I would like to see in terms of amounts of damage. Ryu has decent concentration, better than Nino's actually. Okay. That's only 1,000 damage. It kind of hurts to think about. Can I do that? Oh, an Earth Spell. I'm not too worried about the amount of damage you'll take from a level 2 single target Earth Spell. Show them what an Earth Spell really does, Urshan. Hey, that's it. Good. It was a more challenging boss fight than a lot of the ones we'd fought so far. In a satisfying way. It wasn't annoyingly busted. So that was cool. Hey, doggy. We are very beat up from that. Yikes. They just had us fight a straight freaking boss fight. Right before going in. Right before a dungeon. Ow, what the heck? I get some of that. Look at that. Totally never seen this dungeon design before. Ooh, fancy flute. Or one of those string instruments. I think it's a string instrument, actually. Stream's still going strong. Good. Guardian. Oh. You hit them hard enough, something's gonna happen. Or enough times, I don't know. Put that gun away. How you got ancient tech with guns? I think you deserve the nab version. Well, yellow or not, star damage or not, you're dead. Double blow. Oh, it's baby damage. It's to be expected, but you missed on the second hit too. That's real sad, my guy. I feel like my freaking belt's biting me. Like, I know it's made of leather, but I don't think someone brought it back to life. Triple blow. Oh dear. Imagine you countered after every one of those attacks. Oh, that second one doubled the damage. That's all it did. don't know if Ryu's gonna manage to kill it before. Nope. I don't know what that star does. Why does it keep showing me the star next to the damage? What happens if you hit it enough? The armor gets weakened. Okay, but you need to hit it more than Ryu can damage. Yeah. Die. Ryu's killing. Or he's missing. I feel like the armor wasn't that strong, which is why it takes longer to kill. Okay, good. We got that level 3 fire spell I wanted. It's on Urshan of all people, which means we can do the big boy fire spell. That's cool. Oh, hello. Ah. Okay, I see. We're seeing like more and more of the dungeon as we go down, which makes sense. We'll want to do the big boy fire spell after the big boy grid spell. So attack, and then Cray, you need to do, I guess, Stone Pillar. And then we'll get Urshan, can't do it yet, so never mind. I would like to see a triple blow learned, please. I think it's just going to increase the amount of damage it does. That should, yep, there we go. Now we do that. Okay, so show me Stone Pillar. Show me Inferno. Of course you were going to get Inferno. I'm pretty sure that's one of Deus's big spells from from Breath of Fire 1 and 2. Boom. That's not a combo? Why am I not getting the combo counter? Because he's going to miss? No. It didn't give me the combo at all. But they didn't get interrupted. How bizarre. Try it again? Now it's comboing. Don't die, I guess. Ragnarok. I feel like I should have known that. I feel like I've seen that. Nice and sweet. Cool. How thematic. Ragnarok. What's this? Nope. That's what I want there. Vitamins. Okay, well, not really worth, but that cube will probably take us down. Where is it going to lead us? Who knows? Why are we going down? It's supposed to have a secret passage, I think. Go to the back for a second, see if you can spend 2 turns there before we're done the fight. I'll see if I can cast Revitalize this turn or not. Protect, increase your defense. Death bots. I feel like they're not 3D. They don't look like they've changed the model on them. Okay, stop getting crits loads, lads. Just gonna cast all your buffs? Okay. Yeah, they look like the same kind of 2D sprites our characters are using. Interesting. Still alive? Good. Go to Nina. Cast Vitalize first before everything else. Go back to Ryu. Give him a chance to kill. It's a free Vitalize spell. Why not use it? That's what I thought. Even with your defense buff, you are no match. Hey, look at that. That extra AP. Yeah, let's see. This is giving me bad, like, Shin Megami Tensei vibes. Digital Devil Saga specifically. Yes, see, the thing is that last time I saw, like, a go down and the back up, we got, like, 5 boss fights involved in that. I don't know how to feel about all that. Okay, we're getting a panning shot of something. Why? Interesting. Multiple paths available. Actually, no, I think we can only go forward. Yeah. It's interesting to think that this might be like... Okay. What? What I did was touch the thing. Okay. Whoops. Okay, hang on. Standing in front of a switch causes the floor to light up. You can push a cube forward by pressing the circle button, and push it backwards by pressing X. Line 3 blocks the same color to create a path. I understand. Huh. I understand the concept. It means that, like, I have to go to the other... Whoa, Nelly. Means I have to, like, pick the right... Yeah, okay. Whatever that is. See, now I could do this. Or I guess I could push it forward the other way. Can't run in this area though. It doesn't seem to have any random encounters, so that's at least that. Now I don't have to worry about all that. Okay. I can't make a path this way. Oh, but I can make a path that way. Okay. I have goofed. No. Because otherwise I just move twice. Moving twice, that'd be annoying. Okay, I should be able to move it into position here. Yeah. No. To go to the other side. Okay. Easy enough. I didn't remember this puzzle at all. There we go. Let's go here. What's this? Bead. What the heck you want me to do with this? What the heck am I supposed to do with a bead? Key needed to the next area using the server room. Okay, cool. Imagine reading that when you're not in the dungeon for no reason at all. Like, just randomly reading that way. Okay, so what are we supposed to do here? Aha! Allows it to go down. It uses itself. I don't have to worry about it. Cool. Bead crumbles apart without sound. This is fine. This looks like a mix of like some of the architecture that was used in Miria's space station and the Dragonian stuff. I think we're gonna hit them with the level 3 ice stuff. Or lightning, I don't care. Zzz, bzz. What does that mean? What the heck does that mean? English, dude. Okay, cool. Not a combo, unfortunately. I don't know what that broken bot does. That one dies. Berserker, okay. Ooh, big tank. Oh. What's that gonna do to you? Nothing? It's not a strat? Zzz, pull Z. Okay. I think that the name Berserker was actually very accurate then. It doesn't, it chooses a random target set. There's that block game thing that's in the way. Probably used. Need another bead. Weird shadowy area. Let's not do that. Let's just attack and then see if Urshan can help us do a level 3. You already have doubles, so let's see. Are they gonna do triple? Last time they did it after 3 turns. You have Blizzard. It's not. Urshan's slow. I don't know why it doesn't combo half the time. Okay, that's just weird. Never had that problem before, I don't think. It's double? You should do triple next turn, right? I'd like to put triple blow on my boy. I needed to do it again. Doesn't do enough damage. Oh. Still haven't learned it? Yikes, guys. Come on. Come on. Urshan's got it. I want Ryu to have it. Granted, with Urshan's probably not a bad thing. Ryu, come on, you've never struggled this hard at learning something. Rip. Could use it though. Oh well. Fine. Iron scraps. We're up to like 50,000 bucks almost. 50,000 zen. Oh, when in doubt, find the dead end. Go the other way. Okay. There's another one of those blokes. I don't think they're gonna do anything but die. I understand that means you're going berserk. It's like a damaged death bot. Probably what it is. You can tell the processor isn't like working properly because, or the whatever parts aren't working properly because the head is like twitching, obviously. But more importantly, you see that light that goes through the other guys. There's like a light that goes around. Oh my god, Ryu. Around their chest piece? I don't know what to call it. It doesn't go through that one there. It leaves their head and it goes to the other side. They're going to finish the dungeon and then we're going to save and then we're going to call it a day. Shield against magic, I'm assuming. Thank you, Ryu. Yeah. Okay. The head spawns in for that animation. There's like the little silhouette that happens, and then that guy's head just pooped. Ow. I wanted to... Dang. Yep, I wanted to avoid that. I think Ryu's gonna kill it, and we're gonna have... Oh! No, never mind. She decided to do willpower. Crap. Alright, well, one in doubt. Use a free regen. Oh no. Lol. I was ready to hit Nina, but I don't think Nina has that much good defense anyway, so the worry was not necessary. Okay, Ryu. Nice. I love how Ryu has the King Swords like in his sprite, but it's no longer the King Swords. Oh, he's got Blizzard now. Nice. Wow, that dog did not take long to go to sleep. Should be fine. Wow, all I had to do was approach it. Did that do anything? Or yeah. Beware the red eye. Sus. Not much of a choice. Oh, okay. Another bead. Anything else I can do here? Yeah. Maybe I just wanna. Yeah. That didn't help at all. There we go. I'm guessing the red eye is going to reset us. Oh, no, it does damage. Oh, wow. If I'd have known that, I wouldn't have cared. 155 damage. Oopsie, I'm alone. I guess it's the puzzle room. That's exciting. All the way back. This way. Just this way. I remember, like, I vaguely remember some of these things after I start them, not like before. You know what? I want to hit him with a Geiger Flare. You do not have Inferno. Nice. Berserker gone. Cool. Kaboom. Okay, the big guy's not gone, but oh, okay. Pew. I think Aurum is actually not the revival item, is it? No, that's what allows me to do that thing I want to do. Okay. It's gonna allow me to give triple blow to Ryu instead of version. Ryu, level 30. Who would have guessed he didn't learn anything? There's a lot of Aurum at this point of the game. Oh. Oh? Why is your HP reduced? I don't remember him dying. That's curious. So that should remove the pillar. Yep, there you go. And then we just keep going up. It's annoying to think that we went down and go all the way up. The bead crumbles apart without a sound. We go. I don't remember there being any. Okay, either. Oh, it's just a fake dead end. What is it? Bing, 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 bang. Oh, Ryu has MP now. I don't remember Ryu falling down. Why is, or getting, yeah, I don't remember him getting knocked out. Why is he at negative max HP? Curious. Frustrating. Oh, the spikes, I bet. That's what did it. Hey, maybe we can save ourselves an arm. Christian's like, I'm not going to be helping you with covering fire today. For some reason, that's not learnable for you. Okay, must have something to do with... I was gonna say the Masters, but no, Urshin doesn't have one. So would it be learnable because Urshin doesn't have, maybe because Ryu's Master counteracts the capacity to learn that particular ability? That'd be interesting. I'd rather focus on brute strength than multi-hitting. Is that for a balance reason? Interesting. Very interesting. It stands to reason that certain characters wouldn't be able to learn certain moves anyway. Without involving the Masters. Okay, good. That's it. That's that fight. There's two of you guys again, pretty sure. Just stand under there, but there's nothing else. Okay, so into the final room? Question mark. I don't know, it was weird. There's a door here. Hello? Huh? Okay. This kind of reminds me of one of the stages from Lost Sphere. Oh. They don't have eyes. Interesting that I lived past turn one. You're protecting the red morph goo. They count as two different monsters and they have the same name. Ah, one of them has fire and the other one will have wind. Yep. Now that I know they do aggressive magic. Oh, they change color every turn. Which also means they change element every turn. Didn't use an element there. I'm not gonna complain about it. I would like to cast to attack the blue one with Ryu, methinks. Didn't think that through. It's not shifting. There you go. That spells? Uh-oh. That's a no-no from me, please. Glad we did not stick around for that fight. That could have been big bad. My guess would be that I'd have to... Oh, okay, no. I thought I'd have to catch it from the middle spot, but nah. Alright, considering the animation we need to do... Not surprised. Okay. I mean, cool, but what's the point in showing me that? Oh, hello. You who walks the path, seek ye first the key. None of the boss fight. I'm not ready for another boss fight. Okay, we'll put Ryu in the back first. I think we'll put all our kids in the back first. One and two, one. I'm fairly certain that this is a puzzle boss. Fire blast on 6. Moderate damage. It's just bad for the girls. That usually never works, so I'm not. Yeah. Turns every time. Stasis. Combos are blocked with returns. That's fine. I'm gonna cast Vitalize, and then we're gonna put her in the back row during the next turn. Size are useful, but I'm gonna start with Sugar for now. 5 punch. Okay. Ow. Party gets a bit of a heal. I don't know how much damage I'm expecting from this. Okay, fire's not the go. Revolution. That does damage. It's a gravity spell. Ew. Okay. It's a big yuck. I'm gonna go for Rejuvenate on Cray. You need to go back to the back row. Ursula, start firing. You need to go back to... No. You can't go back row. No. Okay. What if we used vitamins? That would reduce the necessity for Sias to do what he's going to do. So, we are going to put Sias up front. I'm going to try Frost on the blue one. I feel like that's a bad move, but it is what it is. Next, Irshin. Vitamins. And finally, we put Ursula up front because I want Ryu to have all his MP. Powder. I don't know what kind of... That blinds, doesn't it? Yeah, and it didn't work, so good. Still 0 damage. I feel like magic just doesn't work on you. What a funny animation. Okay. That's not gonna full heal everybody. It's only 1,000. Miss X. Another one. Heal. Ew. Oh, but you heal us. Okay. Never mind. No use for me. Okay. Attack. Attack. I don't know if like we're supposed to be doing a specific type of damage on them. I don't know if we have a scan ability either, so 4. Yikes, powder again? Okay. Whatever. Yeah, okay, we're doing damage here. Good. First roll. Roll again. Please roll again. Good. Thanks for not missing that. 2. Cool. Roll up. Okay, so every time we hit it, it goes sideways. Every time it rolls, it goes up. I get it. Ew. But Nina now has access to... Oh, okay. A free heal. A bad free heal, but a free heal. So now we can switch out with Nina. So Nina can use some of her 22 reserved HP to do Vitalize. Ashton, you're doing great. But I'm gonna put in Cray. You should be fine by the end of that. That's a single target attack. Okay, Nina might survive that. I hope she'll survive that. Ow. I didn't know how much damage to expect there. She'll be able to mostly heal that. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Everyone's mostly healed. Oh, she actually fully healed herself. Yeah. Kick. It's another attack. It's an AoE. Okay. This boss is rude considering my resources. Health kick. Attack. Attack. Very familiar with the fact that you're gonna do some nasty. I think we just lost Ursula for the fight for this bit. Yeah, ouch. Oh, she's alive. Nice. Cool stuff. I did not get to have Ryu recuperate, unfortunately. They didn't have any status to recover. That's fine. Flip again. 3. I'm gonna go up. 6. Yikes. Single target Inferno. I can cope with that. That's on Ursula though. All they do is magic damage. I really would be at an advantage if I use Barrier. Okay, it's fine. What you got for Barrier? Barrier's a full cost. Okay. Do that on him. You'll be fine. You go first. Out Revolution. Ew. I don't think the faces have actually anything to do with it. Considering a 1 gives me Revolution or Powder. Oh, crap. That's extra bad. Also, like, it'll always go to the same thing no matter how much I rotate it. Single target, someone's gonna die. Yeah. Use. This could very well be a wipe. Meditates. Remember them. I don't even Moon Tears anymore. I thought that was more than one thing, but no. Oh, we do have Moon Tears. Okay. What we need to do is res first. So it would be... Do I not have a res spell? I don't remember what the res item is. Ammonia. Moon Tears, yeah. Okay. At least we won't die from that. Some of them take full damage, some of them don't. Oh, Revolution reverses the percentage. So if you're at 100, you go to 1%. If you're at 1%, you go back to 100. Interesting. That's a very bizarre move. Wakey, wakey, Urshan. Wake up and smell the ammonia. Good. Now that we know how Revolution works, I don't know what to expect anymore. 6 Fire Blast. Okay. You got the barrier working. It's win though. $20? Yeah. Sias. Just hit. Death. Uh-oh. That's nasty. Good. Thank God. Start whacking. Ew. That's a 7, that's not a 6. See another revitalize, I think. Oh, who'd have guessed? It's another revolution. That'll probably heal Ryu. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Frick. Grand Drive. Okay, well we still got nice. A good amount of hits. Not as many as one might wish, however, because we made a mistake. Still good. Okay, above 500. I don't know how much damage you can do. No, 6. Okay. Single target. Who's? He's wind. He's not currently. Okay. Ew. Okay, fine. I think Revolution might heal him. I'm just gonna spam super combo, seems to work. Go back to the back line, I guess. Size, come back. You have a raging spell. Yeah. Is he gonna do Revolution or is he gonna do Death? Revolution. Okay. Choice though. I should have cast it on Sias. Thinking he would do Revolution. Oh well. It changed nothing on Cray then. Cool. I'm ready. It's fine. God Mock Drive, okay. It still attacks. That's it? It feels like you hit less than that. Why are you hitting that one? Oh, because the other one's dead. Okay. You've not switched between those two spells, so I'm pretty sure you're gonna keep doing that. We're gonna start hitting. You will feel my blade. Rakshasa. Rakshasa? Is it Revolution again? Fire Blast. Well, Sias is dead. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Grand end attack. Ew, it's. Oh, they only take magic damage. Cool. That's fun. Alright, well, knowing that, let's start hitting with combos. Let's go. So, start with a fire attack. No, it does fire spells. Cyclone needs to be moved into a fire spell. I don't know if that's actually going to do damage, but we're going to try it anyway. No, fire would need to be moved into it. So Cyclone would need to be moved into a water spell. Blizzard. And you know what? You need to revive our KO'd friend. So let's see if that works. And I'll go first now. So what's the move? Death. Yikes. Immersion? That's kind of nasty. I like to imagine Urshan has some kind of inherent resistance to that kind of spell due to the fact that Urshan does fancy, fancy carrying God around inside them type stuff. Okay. Thunderstorm. It's not the biggest amount of damage, but I don't think they have that much HP. Okay. You're alive. Good. Cyclone to Lizard to Vitalize. What's it gonna be now? Kick? Uh-oh. That's a multi-hit. I think that's gonna kill me now. Oh my gosh, she's alive. Oh dear. For sure I thought she was dead. I thought that did more than Thunderstorm. Is Blizzard the level 3? I thought that did Disaster. Huh. Disaster was Fire to Wind. Or Wind to Fire. Is it Fire to Wind? Let's see if it does any damage. Heal on you. Show us some of the fun stuff. Fire Blast. Oh. Yeah, I didn't think that would kill anybody. That's the kind of the weaker spell, so it's fine. I can also do that. Let's see if it does damage to you. Yes, so you're not immune to any elements, you're immune to types of damage. Gigaflare? Followed by... Then that's not the spell I'm thinking. Disaster is... It'd be ice followed by... Earth? That might be it. Ice followed by earth, huh? Ugh. Stone Pillar. Fire Blast. No, I want Urshan. Inferno. Well, you can't cast any magic stuff. So discard, I guess. I don't know who's gonna start the freaking. Okay. I hate that spell because what if it hits? You know. There it is. Imagine, man, we fought 2 bosses in this dungeon. Okay, 11, you're not quite ready yet for that. I don't know, we'll give him some vitamins, I don't care anymore, I think. Guard, and then you need to be there, so how about we just cast Flare? It's bad because, like, I can't tell what's coming next. The numbers mean nothing. Nina might miss or not succeed the revival spell. He's dead on Prey, so he doesn't miss out on the XP. You switch with this bad boy here. You can cast Quake. What's it going? Revolution. Of all the times. I'm kind of hoping that this will kill it. Okay, craze up. Lizard. Disaster, that's the one. Disaster! Can't even see most of it. Please die. We got a multivitamin here. Thought I had a multivitamin on the go. To one target? No, I thought it was gonna be a everybody thing. Nope. We don't have anything else, so I guess switch out with Ursula. Wind spells. Pray that it works not on Cray, whatever thou dost dang. It's blocking, I'm still dead. Yikes. I think Cray's gonna have to sit this XP out, cause yikes. Okay. Wish it would stun. Vitalize, see if we can just top everybody else off. Everybody else is kind of dying, so. You don't have Inferno. Biggest spell you have is not useful. I don't know. I'm at a loss. Because that's gonna hurt. Death? Okay, it's a single target ability. With a chance to miss. Come on! Okay, fine. Couldn't test our luck infinitely, I suppose. I only have the one character that's raised dead, and I don't have any other, like, ammonias. Seems tankier than I wanted it to be. That's gonna miss. We'll do 0 damage. Okay, whatever. Ursula, you're all tapped up. Raised dead. Good thing that does not get rid of all that fancy stuff. Rock Blast, I guess. I don't know. Rock Blast will need to be followed by Blizzard. Do Blizzard. I don't care. Why do you get to go first this time? What's the logic behind that? Every other time the stupid cube's going first. Now you get to go first. Nina, explain that to me and do it more often. Oh, because Nina's never been first. That's true. Ugh. Fine. Stasis, no combos. That's unfortunate. I was kind of using one this turn. Blizzard's still a good spell, but I'm gonna swap out Nina for Sias because Sias has healing. I won't be able to revive anybody anyway. So Sias, come in. Hit yourself. He has rested. Should remember that. Okay. Scarf for 3 turns, lads. I don't know what to do here. Okay, Revolution. It could be worse, I suppose. Yeah, Ursula would be the one who required that healing. But if it's an attack that hits more than one person, they're dead. Rage Move on Ursula. Guard. Of course. Oh wow, a parry? Okay, cool. Okay. We know generally Nina goes first, so apparently. Hit them with the Vitalize. Actually, I think I want Size to go first, but that's a pretty risky suggestion. Okay, you know what, Size? Use Raise Dead on Cray. Yes, I'm still on that. Do not guard, Nina. You need to cast Vitalize to try and top everybody else off. While that happens, this dude right here does not get a turn unless some stuff happens, so what's it gonna be? Death? It would be death. And of course it's aimed at Nina. Yikes. Okay, good. So a harmless turn. Next step should be rejuvenate. I don't know what to do with that. Okay, you're up. Vitalize should do a little extra chunk of healing just because we're comboing. Alright, a little bit of extra juice. I think Revolution should be the next spell cast, if I've understood the way that this science works. Blizzard, followed by Quake, followed by Reuse Meditation. Oh yeah, they have separate HP bars too. As long as they're doing magic, right? Stasis. Forgot about stasis. Keep turning, I guess. Oh, it didn't turn. Interesting. Buy cube? It's dead. Thank God. Get rid of all of this, please. Everyone's alive too, so we all get MP. 8 XP, my bad. 50,000. Almost everybody levels up. Cutie. I don't know what that is. I've had it before. I've seen it before, but I don't recall what the spell is. Just in time. Oh my God, why are you here? That I, Wonku, should be humbled by one other than my master. Thou art the one my master awaits. Then this is rightfully yours. It's gonna give me a sword, a bead. I'm tired of the beads. It means that there's more dungeon. Look at this. We are messed up like hardcore, my guys. Vitamins. Okay. Fish head. Panacea. Wisdom seeds good. Those two. I thought you'd give us a sword. Wonku's gem. Cool. Let me out. I actually have to go all the way back then. You'd be using the other room, yeah. Ugh. Wish I could just jump. Instead of walking through enemy-infested rooms. Luckily, we got it in one shot this time. What I want to do is leave. Not be in this dungeon anymore. Find a save point. I can't. Camp works. It's the other room. The mobs aren't like particularly hard in this stage. It's just right as I say. I don't think they're hard. Fire blast. You don't have wind. Then we're gonna do quake. I wanted to do it in the opposite order. It's fine. It's my bad. Oh, of course it heals the fire turd. Okay, you've moved to water? No, fire. You've moved from water to fire. Interesting. That one healed and died anyway. That's funny. Cool. Items for enemies. Okay. You're great in the back row, Urshan. We're not just gonna drop it there though. It wasn't its turn. It got hit with a fire spell and therefore changed its element. I think that's what happened. It'd be pretty cool if the recovered MP in combat stayed. It shan't be as such. You can now hit Erder. Is that another door? It is. Interesting. Oh, look at that. Napalm. Okay. Yada yada does. I feel like we fought a boss that was a puzzle, but like just let me out. No, do Typhoon at this point. And then Air Shin can do blah, blah, blah. Forget Blizzard, actually. They got blue dudes. One down, cool. No shifting? Nope. So it's a potential that they can do it? I don't know, it's weird. Burn is not flare, for the record. I don't understand why it's a different ability. Frost is also... no, that is the ability we have. Hey, let me out of this dungeon, guys. Can we shift now? Yep. It's wind and death. Or earth. That could be earth. Doesn't matter. As long as Ursula doesn't miss. Yeah, after the 50k XP boss fight, I think we could just forget leveling up, huh? Everybody did. Okay, leaving the room, therefore using the bead. What the heck does that mean? Huh. So I have to go all the way down. Whose gem crumbles apart without a sound. Say all the way down actually, because the way the design is, it's not that long. So that's cool. I don't remember if there was any encounters here. Where do you want to go? Move ahead. The faster we get to a save point, the better, game. I'm assuming that went into the hole in the wall that we just showed. Oh, wow. There's the exit. No longer hidden. Alright, game, fine. Oh dear, what the frick. It's morph good, of course. We are going to use a Typhon because... Wait. What's Kiryu do? Instant kill versus all targets? I'm not wasting it, let's go. I'm definitely gonna... That's the rainbow spell that she used. Yeah. She knew this in Breath of Fire 2. That was wasted, but it's fine. It's just 9. I think it only works on undead, being that it is, in fact, a holy spell. But I'm not convinced. Plateau. Yeah, okay, so black is... It's just stone pillar. Black is earth. Gotcha. Now, I'm pretty certain that if I try to hit this thing, it's going to counter. Cute. No counter. Okay. No counter? No counter. Just a regular 800 attack damage. Heal, use it on Ursula. Ursula, slap it. Club broke? I didn't do that. It did that. How did it do that? Oh, now you do counter. I'm gonna... Ow, that still does the same amount of damage. What's the point of breaking the club then? Speed? Now it can counter. Oh, gross. What the heck is this moveset? That's a disgusting moveset. Holy crap. Ray's dead on Ryu. I want him to get XP. He needs to get XP. Kill this thing. I don't know how much HP it's got. I'm pretty sure Ryu is necessary to kill it at this point. But this is frustrating. We've not failed it in a while, so okay. Cool. I'm not gonna complain. Who's dead? You're still alive. Cool. He's dead now. There it is. Ursula does that like every time, so that's cool. I think we're gonna try to use abilities that don't get us killed. We can't switch in Urshan because Urshan's sleeping. I just want to get to camp. We need to save and heal very quickly. Oh my gosh. Of course not. Oh, dude, you hit. Oh my gosh. I don't know why you parried. That makes sense. I don't think you should have. I don't think you would have been able to. I don't know how she did it, but I'm not complaining. Why are it so tanky? Get Urshan on the field, man. Deal all the damage you can, my friend. I will hit it. Yeah, let's do that. You can hit. You actually do damage when you tag. No, the Spirit Blast. You didn't hit Sias, which would have been the smart move. I love that death there want to count the damage for it. Sure, game. Okay, game. What a surprise. Cray, kill it. I'm begging you. It didn't counter. That's a plus. Spirit Blast has priority or some crap? I just want to level up my characters, man. Like, I know the fights at this point are supposed to be hard, but you know what? I'm complaining about this, but it's not. I've played every other Breath of Fire. What am I expecting? We're at the point in the game, I suppose. It's a hint at how far we are in the game, I suppose. Yeah, okay, Sias just doesn't get anything out of that, and he's gonna get a max. The max HP removal is the most annoying thing in the game. Let me out of this stage, okay? We've been in here for freaking too long. You're not dead, my dude. That's right. You just get up and. I guess it's their trade-off for reviving at the end of fights. Now, ideally, I would be able to go to an inn to fully rest Sias. Mukto. Kwanso, Astana. Causeway. We're gonna set up camp. Wow. That was a dungeon that was nothing less than unpleasant. I should have popped out first, and I didn't. I think that's the lesson we need to learn here. Sias is now going to be functioning at half functionality until we find an inn. I'll see if we remember that tomorrow. I will be back tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time with some Breath of Fire 4. That does conclude the end of the stream today. And then afterwards, Void and I are supposed to stream some Scarlet and Violet Nuzlocke. Whether or not it happens, I'm not sure. I haven't talked to him yet, but it's most likely going to. We are scheduled to do so this week, so we should not be too worried about that. Yeah, and then more Breath of Fire on Wednesday. Morning, afternoon, doesn't matter. Depends on. No, it's probably most likely gonna be afternoon. So yeah, welcome to the new year, folks. We're still doing the same old stuff, but this time this time it's 2 a.m. instead of 1 a.m. when I'm done. I don't know. I'm very happy to see my computer did survive the stream. I don't know if it's because of what I did before, which is just to reset it, because it was suggested to me that perhaps for some reason when the computer turns itself off, it doesn't empty its memory cache, which means that when we restart it, it does, which is why during a stream, after an hour of just being shut down, it gets bogged down, but when we restart it, then the cache gets emptied. Because for some reason the option or the command goes through on restart, but it's not on shutdown. So it's whatever. If that's the case here, that made a change. Good. If it's just because I was playing on the PS3, I don't understand what the difference between the PS3 and the PS4 was, especially with online stuff. But we'll keep trying, and if it happens again, I'm gonna be in contact with some techs anyway soon. Hopefully tomorrow. It depends on if I remember, if I have the brain power to remember, or headspace to remember. But yeah, and mostly because I hate to be on the phone. So yeah, but without that's pretty much it. So yeah, well, happy New Year and love you folks. We will see each other tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace.